Here is the review for The Final Destination, the definitive Final Destination. I doubt it because it just made 30 million at the box office this weekend, and it'll probably make more later. But anyway, yeah, I'm pretty sure there'll be more. It doesn't mean this is gonna be the Final Destination. It's called The Final Destination, like it's the end, but I doubt it. Anyway, listen to the rest of the review to see what I thought of this fourth uh coming up of the whatever destination trilogy. I don't know what the fuck it is. Wow, this is gonna be a short review. Anyway, the story is horrible. All right, it's fucking retarded. I'm not even gonna explain it. You know, I'm not a good story guy. You know, I can't really tell a story to save my life. I mean, I could read a story off. I mean, that's pretty much all I can do. But I'm pretty sure you know what the story is about anyway. It's a guy sees a vision that people are gonna die. He goes, "Oh my god, people are gonna die," and then a whole bunch of people uh, leave and stuff because they're about to fight him because hey man, we're trying to watch this NASCAR event, and they're like, oh, I'll beat you up in here so I can go watch it, and then it actually happens. So all those people survive until later, where Death is pretty much like, man, you fucked me over, so now I'm gonna kill one by one each one of them, which is weird. Why does he have a vision anyway? Who gives him the vision? God? Yeah, so who gives him the vision? Does Death go like, you know what? I'm gonna challenge this guy, and then I'm gonna like take each one of them off until I finally kill this guy at the end. So yeah, it's always like the guy with the vision is last. I want to see like the guy with the vision, like be the first one to die, and now the characters will like the other characters that are still alive will have like trouble finding out who's gonna be next, and it'll just be a big surprise to everybody. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Anyway, that's not what happens in this movie. Anyway, let's go to acting. Oh my god, if you thought the story was bad, the acting is even worse. The acting is horrendous. I mean, geez, the lead guy named Billy Campo. He's horrible. I know it's like his first time acting, kind of like Charlton Copley from District 9, but yeah, the difference is he's a good actor, and Billy Campo is not. So yeah, everybody else is bad, including the female leads. Oh my god, they're so freaking horrible. But yeah, I could kind of look past it, seeing that it is a horror movie, and I mean, none of the Final Destination movies had great acting. I mean, some of them were good, but this is like, if it's a jock, then you act like a jock. If it's a nerdy kind of guy, you'll act like a nerdy kind of guy. He'll never like grow out of it and like become a man, kind of like Charlton Copley. You know, he was a little nerdy guy in District 9, then he grew out of that. Anyway, yeah, this is I have to stop comparing it to District 9 because that's a good movie, and this isn't. Well, did I ruin it? I don't know. It's not a good movie, I'll tell you that right now. Anyway, let's move on to the next category, which is violence, because this is a horror movie. So yeah. Yeah, the only reason why Final Destination actually exists is because of the violence, so obviously the violence is good, right? You're right, and you're kinda not right. Some of the violence is stupid. Some of the deaths are like, okay, you barely saw it, but some of the deaths were like, whoa. If you saw this movie, the pool scene and a girl gets killed by a tire, and you know what I'm talking about. Oh my god. And there's also a rock death. Yeah, a girl gets sniped by a rock, pretty much. There's also pretty much a gate cheese grater. I don't want to ruin that, but yeah, there's some really cool death scenes. So, but some of it's CGI blood and stuff, which is not cool, like guts and shit. But it was supposed to only be that because of the 3D, which I saw in 3D, and it was pretty badass. I'll be honest. But yeah. Anyway, there was some 3D scenes in there that didn't make any sense. Like there was a 3D cigarette for no fucking reason. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, now to enjoyment, which I did enjoy this movie. Just like all the other Final Destination movies, some people don't like them. I do. I like the first one, like the second one. Didn't completely like the third one, but still had some really funny and cool parts. I mean, yeah, I don't know, funny, right? Yeah, this one had more hilarious parts because the acting was so bad, and some of the scenes were actually, some of the deaths were actually really funny. But yeah, I did enjoy this movie. It wasn't bad, like people said. I think it's probably the worst of the series, to be honest. But yeah, overall, well, I'll probably give it a 6 out of 10. It was still fun for 3D. If you see it in 3D, I would say go see it in theaters. Maybe 7 out of 10 for 3D. But for a movie itself, 6 out of 10. Maybe even a 5.5, I would say. But yeah, 6 out of 10. It's a decent movie. I know it was a short review, but again, I don't have much time to talk about this. Anyway, yeah, Final Destination, not that great. Go see it if you want to see some cool death scenes, and it's really short, so you can see it in about 70 minutes and get the hell out of here. One of the shortest horror movies I've probably seen. Anyway, thank you for listening, and bye. Let's move on to enjoyment.